before I give you the reveal of our P71 project here, which we almost finished up in the last video. I think it's time to do what I've been reading in the comments section. Clean up the garage. You don't have to watch that. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to time lapse that or nothing, but this needs to get done. So thanks y'all for joining me again. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please help me out and try to help grow this channel, and subscribe and tell your friends if you can. In this video, hopefully we can finish up, well, for the most part, the Crown Vic project. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the whole thing yet because I want to reveal it in a place that's not as tight and condensed as the garage. I would like to show you outside, but the body work for the most part, it's not done yet, but it's cold out, so I'm not going to finish all of it right now. But for the most part, it's done. What you will see in this video is probably a lot of time lapses of me finishing up, and maybe a couple little things along the way of surprises and other etc. But this will be me essentially finishing up the car to the point where I can get it registered and put it on the road. So essentially the project's coming to a conclusion, but it's obviously not done yet, so bear with me obviously. But I'm gonna get to work on shocks and struts. It still needs that. It needs a radio, which I'll show you what I got, but shocks and struts got to come first. This thing wallows like a boat that's been set adrift, so, and I think that they are still factory. So I'm gonna get to work on that, and then I'll show you the super amazing Chinesium stereo that I bought off eBay. You'll laugh, it's funny, but I'm gonna get to it. Alright, well, that hurt. The shock snapped off. The bottom one came right off, but this top snapped off. I found something, well, oh well. By the way, if you ever lose the cap to your PB blaster and you got a spare WD-40 lit around, they do work. See? Unnecessary. But I found something interesting. That's why I paused the time lapse. Take a look at my gas tank. This is the gas tank right up in here. I might as well go a little bit smaller. There you go. You can see the tank up in here in the back. Date stamp on it. 1/28/2012. So this thing's got a much newer gas tank in it, or somebody bottomed out the thing and smashed the tank. Who the hell knows? But anyway, it's got a new tank in it. So, all right, I'm going to continue putting the rear shocks in it. And the front struts are gonna suck. Okay, I got that out. That was terrible. Even worse, nothing wants to come off. So I had to take vice grips to knock the sway bar link off. I had to knock the boot off and put homemade vice grips, which means I took this old West German narrow set of pliers and a clamp like this and tightened it down so that I could actually get this corroded ass bolt off, which you can see right there. And this upper looks awful. So I might just have to spend the 50 bucks, get a nice new set of uppers, because the rubber is porked. It's all dry rotted. It's rustier than heck. The boot's missing, even though the ball joint itself doesn't feel bad. It feels like worn, but it doesn't feel sloppy. But if you got it apart, you might as well fix it. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to hit the old pause button here and order some more parts. The lower looks good and everything else looks good. Like this sway bar link is super solid. So I guess we're gonna be ordering parts. So this is the point we're at. Don't mind my dirty bench. I know. I'm still working, so I'm just kind of working around it. I was cheap and bought just the strut cartridge instead of buying a loaded strut, which means I got to use the old death clamps. I got one there and I got one there. I don't know where the other one went, but I'll find it. Also, I made the best choice I could on these upper control arms that I removed. Now, obviously, when you lose the boot, it's not a great thing. I can't really move it because I need two hands. But take a look at these bushings. That's shot. That's on its way out. That's your left front. Here's your right front. That's not supposed to be like that. I'm getting grease all over myself. What do I care? Yeah, that's bad. And that one's gone too. Plus they look really bad. And the boot's ripped to this one too. Lowers look fine. Sway bar links look fine. So I got two new uppers coming. And I have to try to not kill myself doing this. So wish me luck. Here units off of Rock Auto. Shows a guy bench pressing it, so it has to be pretty awesome. Premium quality. It's safe. Oops, hang on. You can't read that way. Safe, comfortable, and reliable. So, good enough for me. Alright, the question is, I don't even know if it's the right one. Film in the sky. I don't know, looks like it. Let's throw it back on before this bomb explodes. Not much that really kind of scares me when I try to work on cars, other than trying to put struts together with these cheap, whatever they're made of, Chinese, I don't know, Chinesium spring compressors. I've only used these things twice, and look at how worn out they are. I mean, twice. I've done these struts, and I did another set like probably over 10 years ago with them. No, actually probably in 2007. Anyway, so dirty. Yeah, I know. Dirty workbench, I know. But there we are. The springs didn't look too bad. I'm okay with that. A little bit of flaking at the bottom because of their age, but and water retention by the bottom of the strut pocket here. But they look fine otherwise. They are ready to go back in, but I'm still waiting on upper control arms to show up. And I can't really show you all the car yet because I want to reveal it later. So I think I'm going to get back to work on something else. I have to wait for, like I said, those to put these back in. So I guess I'll get to work on some tunes. I actually headed out here to see if I can get some stereo removal tools out of the Saab. It looks like it kind of uses the same one. Hello, old friend. Oh, there goes my light. There it is. Okay, let me see in here if there's any mice or anything. Absolutely nothing. Okay. That doesn't bode well for my plans because I thought that this thing had them little forks in here that I could remove the stereo with. But it's not looking likely. I might have to be making my own tools again. Nope. Wow, there's a lot of crap in here. No wonder the mice like this place so much. There's a damn Happy Meal in here. Oops, I'm covering my own damn light and my own damn camera. What the hell am I doing here? Maybe I'll use it with this hand. Yeah, I'm really good at this. Well, you know what? Why don't we see if it even starts? I bet you it don't. Shows you what I know. Oh, I'm hitting the damn brake. Yeah, I expected that. She's got a little bit of I think a vacuum issue, which is causing a lot of the cold start problems. But hey, it started. Wow, I didn't even have my foot on the gas this time. That's cool. Doesn't even sound that bad either, except for the exhaust leak. Oh, the exhaust leak is bad. We'll get back to this thing on the channel someday soon if I keep my fingers out of the lens. But yeah, kind of hard to do three things at once with no hands, so. All right, I can't find the stereo equipment that I was looking for, so I guess it's time to go make my own tools. So my next project is trying to get this head unit out because I got a new radio for it. Obviously, I'm not the kind of guy who can live on AM, FM stereo alone. I know the police probably aren't sitting there listening to the radio very often because they have a lot of other things to do. So I don't have two prongs, like I said, to get this thing out, but I got an idea that might help. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. See, what you do is you grab yourself a roll of wire and you roll yourself out some, and then I'll show you exactly what it is. Now what you do in theory, because I don't know at all what to do here, is I got a length of wire. I'm gonna make two lengths of wire out of it here, obviously. I'm gonna just basically take these two lengths of wire and straighten them out as best as I can. Basically, what you want to do is make sure that it's as straight as possible on the ends. I'm thinking you probably want to just take it and bend it into a U shape like this. Again, I don't have any clue if this is going to work at all, but we're going to give that a shot. Again, as with anything on this channel, you're going to learn as I learn, and you're going to do it as I do it. And if I make a mistake or I screw something up, well, you're going to learn that as I learn it. So, in real time, ooh, that bent. Again, I have no clue if this works or not. I mean, I felt a click. not going to try pulling it out. I'm going to try doing this. Oh, that's a bad sound. Oh. Hang on a tick. Oh, maybe that's not quite there yet. This side's out. This side is really not. Oh, hey, look at that. Note my genuine surprise that this thing actually came out. Hey, that worked. Huh. Now I gotta check to see if the connector is the right one. Absolutely not. That's not right. Well, that's what you get for going on eBay and trying to match up what part it is before you actually take it apart to look and say, hey, that's not the right one. At least that was 10 bucks. Maybe I could send it back. I haven't screwed with it yet. I haven't taken it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just eat that one. So as you all have learned, as I learned, apparently if you go by eBay motors or whatever, you figure out that the connector is not quite right. So, throwing that away, I went on eBay because I'm already doing so well with them. And I bought this here stereo. I didn't come prepared at all, so pardon me as I shake the crap out of the camera. Now this piece of Chinesium is 100 bucks for that connector that I might as well just throw away. And for this stereo, now apparently this stereo has, I have no idea what this thing offers. Apparently it's got Apple CarPlay, probably not licensed because they love copyright infringement in that country. Why don't I just hold on to that thing? At least it's as deep as the one in the Crown Vic, so maybe it'll go in easy. I got here a remote control. I got the plugs, which don't fit the car. Ooh. Yeah, we can tell where it's made, thank you. Car waterproof night and night vision camera. So apparently I got a backup camera too. All right, that'll be good. I won't run over any kitties when I'm half asleep going to work in the morning. It's got a little microphone. You can plug it in and take phone calls. Oh. I got 2 remote controls. This one looks like you strap it to your steering wheel. Dang. All right. And instructions as if that's going to tell me anything. So, as I'm waiting for the upper control arms that have to come in, and now I don't have the right plug for that, I'm going to see if I can send that one back and get the proper one. Got some nice shiny new parts. New strut, which was kind of a pain. Apparently I have to have it aligned a certain way with the upper because, well, let me hold this light with one hand here. Apparently you have to have the upper bolts, which I'll show you up here actually. Makes more sense that you can actually see it. See how they're offset? Well, apparently I learned that when I was trying to put it in. So you got to make sure you put this cap on correctly. Cap, top, whatever you want to call it, strut mount, whatever. Got to put that on a certain way so that the bottom bolt lines up, because it won't otherwise. All I got to do now is basically get it to ride height and tighten up the upper A-arm bolts here and here so that it's at ride height when I adjust it, so that they're not springing a weird way. And I'll hook up the sway bar link last. But that's all you got to see. You're not going to see the other side, because why bother wasting your time with that? But yeah, parts look great. No big deal. Well, it's done for now. It's getting registered this week. It's insured already. I've got the $100 Chinesium stereo in it. Never mind that AVS and brake light. Still stops, who cares? I got a console coming for it off of eBay. That'll be nice to have when I'm driving it, but I'll be driving it on the road very, very soon. It came out really well, I feel like. Look at the shine on it. I mean, you can see me walking around. It shines so much. I want to thank everybody for their attention and their kind words and their support through all my projects, especially this one. I had no idea what this was really going to be or how it was going to turn out, and I think it turned out exactly like I was hoping for. You know, it's subtle, it's decent, and I didn't spend a heck of a lot of money on it, and it's going to be a really nice little cruiser or a little runabout car until my other one dies and then it has to take over for daily driving duties. But again, I hope everybody had a good holiday season. I look forward to my next project and seeing y'all next time. I don't know what it's going to be, to be honest with you. I have a very, very important project, very decent story behind it, and that's in the pipeline. I might touch the Saab one more time because I know people want to see it, and I keep telling the wife to get rid of it, but considering that the Saab people are kind of driving the channel right now, I think I might do one more thing to try to get it running right. But man, this thing came out really well, and I'm happy it's going to be on the road this week. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing, and if you haven't, please consider it, because again, it doesn't cost you anything but your time, and you know, your time is valuable to not only me but to you as well. And hopefully I spent your time entertaining you somehow. And if you like it, please share it with your friends. I do want to try to grow this thing up as much as I possibly can and share my projects with you, and hopefully they're fun and we can have a good time doing it. But until next time, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it.